Hi, my name is Tim from ISAV, and in this video we'll be looking at setting up attributes and attribute sets in Magento 2.3.1. Before we start creating anything though, let's just quickly talk over what attributes and attribute sets are. So attributes are fields that make up a product. These will include, if you look at this product we've got here, for example, the name, the price, images, SKU, the description. These are all predefined attributes that you'll find on most products. We've also got create ones that have been created specifically for this product in the sizes and the color swatch. Attribute sets, on the other hand, are a collection of attributes that are used to create a template for building a product. So once again, if we look at this product, it's got the standard ones of name, price, SKU, images and description, but it's also got these sizes and these colors which would have been specifically created for these types of products, as in clothing. Whereas if you had something like a mobile phone, you'd probably want something like along the lines of operating system that it uses, the screen resolution, the battery size. So with the attribute set, you collect a range of different attributes to build the templates for them, whether that's for hoodies, for phones, for whatever products that you're selling. Right, now what we're going to do here is we're going to create a quick dummy attribute for, let's say, a mobile phone operating system, and then we're going to add this, see how you would add this to an attribute set and create one for this. To create an attribute, what you've first got to do is log into the admin area of your Magento 2 store, go to Stores, and under the Attributes heading, Product. Here you'll be presented with a table of existing attributes already in the system. What we want to do is create a new attribute. So the first thing we want to do is define the label. So the label is basically the name of this. So we'll go file phone OS. Okay, the catalog input type for store owner is the type of input field it would be. So you've got a range of different things: text field, text areas, used for something like names, descriptions, yes, no, multiple select, price, text swatch. There's a whole range of different ways you can add this. In this case, we're going to use a drop down of predefined options. Value is required, defines whether when creating a product, if the value needs to be filled in for the product can be saved, like the SKU for instance, or if it's an optional field, like the description. Okay, so under here we've got manage options, so we'll add two. We'll enter iOS and Android as our two options. If we expand the advanced attributes, you can see a few options like being able to which store scope it applies to, whether these are unique values, whether you want to use them for filtering when searching through options. If we go to storefront properties, there's a bunch of things like using search comparable on storefront, the use in layered navigation. If you select this to filterable with results, it means you can have it appear as a filter option in the left hand side in your categories. But that's pretty much it. So once you're done, save attribute. So now we've created our attribute, what we'll want to do next is build our attribute set. So we'll go to Stores, under the Attributes heading, click on Attribute Sets. So in here you'll see there are a bunch of already created attribute sets for different types of product. What we want to do is create a new one for mobile phones, so we can use our new mobile operating system. So the first thing we'll want to do is name our attribute set, so mobile phones. Okay, now you can base this on one of your existing attribute sets. In this case we can go default just to go with the base one and save. Once it's saved, you should be presented with a view that looks like this. So on the left you'll see your attribute name. Under groups you'll see the groups of existing attributes that will be on the product. If you've ever added a product before, this should look, the attributes you can see should be fairly normal to what you see on most products. So under content you've got description, bundle items, product details, etc., etc. On the right we have our unassigned attributes, so attributes that are created in the system but haven't been added to anything. So in this example we've got mobile phone OS, which we can see here. Just need to click and drag this into our groups. I've just put it into the normal product details, but if you wanted to, you could add a new group specifically where you enter the where you segregate your attributes for specific products from the rest. But that's pretty much it. Now if I was actually creating a mobile phone attribute set, I could go back, add in the other attributes that I'd need, like I mentioned before, screen resolution, battery size, etc. And I'd then, when I want to add a new product, have a new attribute set that I could base it on. But if we save this first, I'll show you that now. Okay, so if we now go to Catalogs Product and add a new product. Okay, when adding a new product, you'll see that we've got this attribute set at the top here. We select here, go down to our new mobile phones one. Doing this will then load the attribute set we've created with our list of newly created attributes that we want for that product. Right, that's it guys. Thanks for listening. Take care.